All right, all right, all right. Okay, so welcome. Welcome to Monday Behind the Sounds video. And what we're going to do next week is what I've been planning on doing forever, couldn't get around to it. Dang beard. Is we're going to do the soup can stuff. So this here is a soup can microphone. It's a microphone with a little cheap ass contact mic in it. So it'll make the sound like a old tinny drive-through restaurant, things like that. So this week I want to record some stuff, and right now we're setting it up. So welcome along for the test. So let's kick over to it. All right. So this is the soup can microphone. See how it sounds real tinny? Real tinny. So like, I could do an old radio, an old radio gig with it. I could do I don't know, what about a drive-through restaurant? Drive-through. I could be in a store. Good evening, Kmart shoppers. Grocery store. Clean up on aisle 5. Hey, Jim, can I get a price check on? All right. Or it can just be an old radio. Welcome to Big Belly Bob's Burger Barn, home of the Belt Buster. May I say we're having a bright, inspiring day. Can I help you? It's all in the tricks. All right. So that is what I'm wanting to do. I got it to work on the new Mackie. Perfect. I'm also going to get that lollipop mic to work on here too. But this is the soup can mic. And I really want to do some ambient sounds. Life got in the way. I was going to do that earlier. Life got in the way and everything. Something shiny. Look, a squirrel. Yeah, you know how it is. But this is a soup can mic, and I want to do some real work with it. So I'm going to mimic some this week, finally. I'm going to mimic some Carl's Jr., Mickey D's, Starbucks, and probably Jack in the Box. And what I would like to do this week, and you'll hear them definitely on Cool, is I would like to remake some of the old commercials for Jack in the Box when they had the Moby Whaler and stuff. I'd like to redo some of those. I would like to get into a couple department stores, mimic a couple of those price checks and aisle cleanups that we hear. Maybe Walmart. This is what I'm wanting to do. So check it out. I'm going to do a couple more just so you can get a feel of how the soup can mic works. So you can just check it out a little bit. So here we go. Test, test, test. If you want to buy a car, go see Cal. If you want to buy a car, go see Cal. Go see Cal and his dog Spot. That used to be an old commercial that used to be on in the 70s. Probably the 80s too, but I remember it from the 70s. We could even do a CB thing. Breaker, breaker, tin fur. Tin fur. You got your ears on, buddy? Something like that. I think this would be a great thing. We can do operator stuff. So that's just it in another way. What I intend on doing with this is coming back and doing some stock, making online here with you some stock sound effects of these going out. If I can't, you'll hear them. I'll play them. If I can't get us together this week, I'm tired of promising or saying I'm going to not being able to. But that's the intent with this mic, is to make some stock sounds that I can put on my stock agencies. So small creators can purchase them, license them to have in their videos. I'll come up with some more too, and we'll play them all back on Cool, hopefully, Friday. But anyways, I got another segment talking about YouTube, why I run ads, and I recorded that one first, so it's kind of ass backwards. But hey, this is the Monday Behind the Sounds, and you guys have a good one. Talk to you later. All right. So we're back again. I just recorded this whole part of this video and didn't hit my switch, so there was no audio. None. So this is going to be part of my Monday Behind the Sound video. What I want to start talking about, first of all, is ads. I've been hearing a lot about ads. You got a lot of ads in your videos. Now, let me tell you something about ads. Ads, I don't need the money. I don't need the money for the ads. What I need is for you to see my content. That's what I need. I don't care about the money. I need you to see my content. That being said, ads are for making money from your videos, correct? But I don't need that money for my videos. I need you to see my content. All right, we got that straightened out. Here's where we're going with the ads. If I take all the ads off my videos, I really can't. If I take all the ads off, you're going to get ad-free videos. I don't have a problem with that. I love that idea. But when somebody's making a video, they're usually making a video on YouTube to get money from the ads, correct? So the video creators make money from the ads. I don't need that money. But there's one other entity that does. That's YouTube. And I believe And I believe that YouTube, see, you make a long video, the more ads they can put in front of you, YouTube can sell that ad space and they make money. If I make videos that don't have ads, why would YouTube want to push my videos out to new people? Remember, what's important to me is that you see my content. That's what I need. That's what's important to me. So I need to put ads on my videos. And remember, this is what I believe. Because I believe if I don't, YouTube won't push it out to new people. You won't see my content. That being said, what I'm trying to do is cushion it. So, like with cool and this are different, but they're the same. I'll explain that. Cool is a radio station. Okay, let's not say radio station. Cool is your ASMR station. That if you haven't been able to tell, or if you haven't heard me say it before, I am building an ASMR station. It's got a long ways to go, but that's what I'm trying to do. A radio station that plays ASMR. But it's not like a radio station. How many ASMR stations have you heard? Not many. The difference is that I don't act. I don't perform. During Cool, that's kind of a performance, but it's not really. It's just me doing my thing. But I collect information, sounds, and stuff when I'm doing real work. So like next week, I'll do some stuff. I'll be out doing work or doing stuff in here. I have figured out a way to bring you guys to record sounds while I'm doing it. ASMR sounds. A lot of the times when I'm working, it's by myself. So I can create sounds. Get natural sounds, me setting up equipment. The rustling of clothing. The clicks. I figured out a way to do this. So when I'm setting up a product shoot, boom, I'll get that. You'll hear me explain it. That's the talking part. All that's good. Where was I going now? All that's good. So Sunday, we get together and talk. It's a hangout session. We chill. I'm usually putting stuff together for the week. I tell you what I'm getting together, yada, yada, yada. All that's good stuff. Monday comes along, and I tell you exactly what I'm doing the next week. Maybe show you some of the equipment, maybe some of the stuff. It's more of a talking thing because people say they like to hear me talk. That's what this is part of. This is part of Behind the Sounds. Now, so, Cool is a radio station. Picture this as Behind the Sounds, one of the shows that will end up being on that radio station. See, eventually, when I go 100% live stream, it'll be a 24-hour live stream. Here's how it'll go. Some trigger beds or ambient sounds with a pre-recorded show, a rerun. After that's over, a trigger bed, pre-recorded sounds. I insert another rerun, a trigger bed. You see where I'm going with this. For 24 hours. Now, so, quit saying now. So, let's say Cool. It's supposed to come on at 9 p.m. on Fridays. I'm moving it. It'll be sometime before midnight. So it's still Friday, because I'm always late. So when Cool comes on in the live stream, once this is all a live stream, it's called a live stream. I'll do a live stream backbone. At before 12, when it's getting ready to do it, I will break in with a different live stream. It won't change. It'll just go to black. Cool will come on. I'll do the show. Fade back to black. Back in black. Fade back to black. Go on with the regular live stream. That's the plan. When I do behind the sounds and other stuff comes in, that's going to be a video. So Monday at 9 p.m., if you log onto the stream, the live stream, at 9 p.m., I will stream the recording on the live stream. When the recording's done, it'll switch back to the live stream, and so on. Then when it comes to Sunday Night Hangout, which is the live stream, it'll cut into the live stream, cut back out after we're done. That way, eventually, I have a consistent 24-hour stream. The videos that I make that will go on the live stream, when they're done, I will package them up, put them on the site as a video, so you can go back and watch them. But eventually, I'll insert that into the live stream as a rerun. I'll do that to keep the growth of the video still registering with my YouTube data. So they keep pushing the videos out. You see the videos pushed out. You get to watch my content. That's what I want. Okay, I hope I didn't twist your brain up too much there. I know I talk in circles, but I've introduced a brand new thing. It's called the request line. It used to be called the chill chat. Now it's called the request line. The request line is going to be super neat. I could say super cool. It's going to be super cool. It's going to be cool. During the cool, I'm going to program it to be a little different. I might ask, hey, what's your favorite trigger? Hey, what's your favorite dessert on Thanksgiving, Christmas? Hey, how did you meet your significant other? Hey, whatever it is, just like a radio station. I'll say the request lines are open. You're going to go and leave a message for me. You'll go into L7ASMR.com, go down to the bottom. You'll go to the request line. It'll bring up a button, and you record. Says you can leave your email address, which would be cool. I will never sell them or anything. But if something happens and I go someplace else, some way I can contact you and let you know. I don't know, what if YouTube has a meltdown? I don't know. Be some way I can contact you to tell you where I'm at. Other than that, that's all I'll do with that. It will ask your name, because when I come on the next show and I say, hey, Jennifer out and asked, hey, can we do this? And so here's to you, Jennifer. See where I'm going at with this? But there's also some other pretty cool things. I was thinking games. Every once in a while doing like a game. Maybe with live. You know, I've said this story before, but I'll say it again. Years ago, I was driving through San Jose. It was on Valentine's Day. There was a radio station playing, and they had a show, and they come in, hey, you got the best pickup line. Be the fifth caller, and you can win, I don't know, $102, something, I don't remember. I had my wife with me, but I won't go into that. So I called. I was the fifth caller. They said, you have the best pickup line. I said, I've got a pickup line. You can be a nun, and you can't deny this pickup line. And they go, you got a pickup line that you can take a girl home with you, even if she's a nun, and she can't resist it. I said, no, there's no way. There's no way. Impossible. So they kind of mocked me. They brought me online and said, okay, what's this incredible pickup line that, you've got? And I said, just like this. I got a gun, get in the car. I won. It's irresistible. Even a nun would have to get in the car. See what I'm saying? But all stupidness aside, maybe we could play games like this. Hey, what's your favorite trigger? Hey, what is a memorable moment where you were relaxed? And maybe I'll try to recreate it. Maybe I'll bring the recording on, do it with a soup can mic, so it sounds like it's on an old phone call, and have you say it, and then recreate that. Something like that. Like I said, everything that happens with this kind of grows. As you put it in there, it grows. That's one of the things I was thinking about. Just having a request line. So I put it together. It's on www.l7asmr.com. www.l7asmr.com. Go down to the bottom. It'll say request line. You click on it. Brings up a little button. You can put your email address in if you want to. Don't have to. Make the recording. It'll send the recording to me. You got to be real laid back. Got to be real calm. Because I can't break the grooviness in here. So that's what we got going on. I'll see you in a little while when I do the second half or the other half of this video. See ya.